if I can welcome Team Awesome Possum. Alex Gilmer, would you be ready?
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
Ready. All right, thank you. Let me just hit the screen share button real quick. Get that up and going. All right, give me the start button. Can I start? Okay, I'll take that as a yes. Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Alex Gilmer. I'm here with Team Awesome Possum. I lead this fantastic team of students from MITT. On my team, I've got Jie Chen, our lead designer, Andrew Borondia, our lead developer, and Hao Gong, our concept planner. We're a group of software students with a passion for gaming. In this presentation, I'm going to be discussing the problem. I'm going to go over how we went about solving it. I'm going to introduce you to the solution that we put together. We built an app, and I'm going to demonstrate it for you. Then I'm going to quickly go over the retrospective, talk about what we learned along the way, and then I'm going to summarize everything nicely in a neat little bundle for you. So let's first talk about the challenge statement. How might we use gaming and gamification to increase student engagement and improve learning outcomes? It's no surprise that in a world of COVID-19, classrooms have moved from the physical world into cyberspace, and most have experienced a significant reduction in student engagement. Teachers are saying that remote learning classrooms, the students of all ages are suffering from a lack of engagement, and frankly, students are distracted. They've lost their sense of agency. They no longer come into a class, they log into an online platform. So, our group, we took this and we dived into the process. We ideated on the problem statement. We created some personas to empathize. We looked for connections. We came up with some ideas and voted on them. We came up with some prototypes. We took the best ingredients of all of them and then we tested them. What we found is that achievements are a defining feature in many video games. They're practically ubiquitous. You can ask anybody who's played a video game in the last 5 to 10 years and they can tell you all about it. Achievements are very much like challenges. They provide a small reward for things that can range from mundane tasks like reading the introduction to something all the way up to the extraordinary, like accomplishing a difficult task with an extra restriction. They give players something to strive for. They can log into a game, they can see a list of achievements, they go, oh, hey, I can do that. And then it gives them a sense of direction towards it. Now, this led us to our solution. We developed an app called Achieve Up. It blends school services with video game achievements. Our goal was to create an interactive educational experience where students feel incentivized to learn. We did this by bringing in the progression, the direction, the agency, and the rewards that achievements can offer and blended it into the education environment. Now, this system would be used by 3 different types of users. We've got our students. These are the ones who'd be interacting with the app on a daily basis. We've got the educators. These would be the teachers, the professors, and the aides who would be curating most of the features during the year. These are the ones who'd be inputting like student test scores into the hub and then having this app collect that data and implement the achievements. There would also be the school being the one that decides to use this product. They'd also be the ones who collect the data on the usage, which achievement students are scoring and what they're spending their points on. So let's talk a little bit about these achievements. Students start the year with no points, no achievements, but they score points for accomplishing these achievements, these tasks throughout the year. And the emphasis here is that tasks with a stronger correlation to learning will offer greater quantities of points. For example, log in and get your daily challenge, answer a simple question, boom, instant 10 points. You know, maybe tackle a harder question, get a group of friends, tackle a hard question, 30 points. Complete all of the chapter 1 assignments, hey, here's 100 points for your troubles. Good job. But it's not just enough to give these students a large pile of points. Don't get me wrong. There's an intrinsic reward to watching numbers go up. But in addition to that, we can introduce student agency within the system. We can return what was lost when we moved on to the cyberspace environment. We can give these students an opportunity to spend their points on things that are virtual, on things like a different forum avatar. Many students use a system where they can post things, and a different forum avatar would be like a badge of pride. A student can spend their points. Maybe they want to skip a particular test question. They can spend, keep over 5,000 points. Congratulations, you don't have to answer that question. So when it comes to deciding what tasks should award points, the sky's the limit for the range of possibilities, but you want to focus on the ones that correlate with learning outcomes. Things like keeping your camera on for a whole class. Maybe get a streak bonus. You do it 5 days in a row, here's some extra bonus points. Answer your questions every day. Maybe host a study session outside of class time. And if you're feeling extra spicy, the school could even set up like an inter-class competition where 2 different classes try to compete for a larger quantity of points with a reward on the line. So I want to take a moment to demonstrate an app. It's up on the website. You can see it there. I'm going to Alt-tab over to real quick. We got here a basic interface. It's a collection of chat rooms that the students could jump into to organize their study. There's a number of different pages here where students can view their achievements. They can see that the achievements they have scored recently, as well as ones that they haven't completed yet. This one gives them the direction in the direction they want to go. There's a page where they can purchase their rewards, right? Maybe they want to leave 15 minutes early on Friday and they can spend 1,000 points and boom, hit their early weekend button. We've got the daily challenge page. Sometimes it'll be a question, sometimes it's a challenge. This time is just help a classmate with a question. You don't always need to know the answer, just give them a hand. And then we've also got the role advancement. Maybe a student doesn't want to just be known as Jordan. Maybe they want to be known as Jordan the Seeker or Jordan the Slayer of Pop Quizzes. How cool would that be for a student to be able to wear that as a badge of pride in their online interactions? So we took this idea and we tested it. We got a hold of a student of college age, we got a hold of a teacher, and we got a hold of a teacher and a couple of teenagers who are approaching college. And the one resounding piece of advice we got back is, I would totally apply myself more if Achieve Up was in place at my school. So let me quickly go over what we learned. Innovation isn't easy, and testing can make a world of difference. Not every idea will work, and that's okay. We had a group of people with diverse backgrounds, and we all threw our ideas at the wall, and I was surprised by what some of the other members came up with. And last but not least, time and team management can make or break a project. Holy smokes, we were down to the wire on the time for this one, and I'm surprised we made it in on time. So to quickly summarize, achievements provide students with direction and incentive. Achievements link learning-oriented activities with rewards, and student agency drives engagement. I want to take this opportunity to thank you all for listening to my presentation. I'd be happy to entertain any questions you may have.
Thanks, Alex. Do any of our judges have questions for Alex?
I can ask a question. So that was an awesome presentation, Alex. Way to go. That was
Thank you.
Really well done. Yeah, putting that together over a weekend, and you delivered with a lot of confidence and for good reason, I think. I like it. I'm curious if you did any research on similar applications that are out there. Did you do any of that research?
Unfortunately, no, our team did not have time to do that research. We were very limited on our time, and we barely found time as it was to interview people that would be of the appropriate age demographic. Our research on that front did actually yield one surprising result, and that is that while our initial target demographic was like the early college age, one of our respondents said that this would probably be appropriate for students as young as 9 or 10 years old.
Yeah, no, I could see that. No, that's it from me. I don't know if there's time, maybe another judge can ask a question, or we can move on. Christy, I'll leave it to you. Thank you.
Well, I see. Hi, yeah, I see we still have time. So I just wonder. First, excellent job. That's a great presentation. I just wonder how much will be the game. And if students would like to pay for, playing the game for their course, how much you would, how would you set the price?
Okay, so hold on. Maybe I'm not understanding your question properly. Are you asking about the price that you would charge the school for the usage of the app? Because the intention from our perspective would be that the students wouldn't be paying anything to buy in. This would be an incentive provided by the school to keep the students wanting to learn, wanting to achieve more. As for the price of selling the product, that would depend on a lot of things, such as designing it and actually building a full scale variation of it.
Okay. Yeah, so your target market would be schools.
Yes.
Colleges. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you for the excellent questions. I hope you enjoyed my presentation.
Okay, thank you very much. And